I didn't do anything on this last year, but this year I made a note to keep an eye out for the Minecraft mob vote. I decided it might be quite fun to do a video with the mobs that are being voted on. Penguin, an armadillo, and a crab. It's been a while since I've done anything Dungeons & Dragons related on the channel, or Minecraft and Dungeons & Dragons related, so this should be a fun one. Let's bring these Minecraft mob vote illustrations to life. In the Stony Isles region, along the shoreline, where the beaches can be found, there's a tribe that's living in and out of a nearby ocean. This is a race of amphibious humanoid penguins. That's right, penguins. Although not a large race with any form of advanced structures on the land or under the water's surface. Members of this race are creatures known as Penglings, a humanoid race of penguin-like creatures that are adept in the arcane arts. Like with most races, there are a range of classes. However, the main and preferred class of the Pengling race are arcane wizards. Most of the younglings are arcane apprentices, hoping to one day take over the role of defenders of the tribes of the Stony Isles, protectors who are adept in the arcane arts. You'd think that being in the remote region of the Stony Isles, and with living along the shoreline, there'd be little to no tombs or resources to perform the arcane arts. But from knowledge passed down throughout the generations, and some secret locations that the tribe have access to, well, more hidden troves of knowledge and treasures that the rest of the world, if they found out, those who are greedy and seek power for the wrong reasons, would invade or destroy the peace and tranquility that has remained for several centuries. Members of this race, who have an affinity with the arcane arts, tend to travel the lands of other continents in a quest to gain more knowledge, improve their skills, and bring back new knowledge to the tribe. Being penguins, they're able to travel without the need of ships to traverse the vast oceans. In water, they're extremely graceful and fast. On land, however, the penguins are often clumsy when walking or running, and it takes a great deal of training and effort for them to be able to travel the world. Penguins are happy on both land and in the water. However, it's in the water that they can show their true agility and speed. They also have a secondary passive trait to their race that not many know of, but it has been noticed from time to time. Whenever a member of the penguin species is travelling on board a boat, without being noticed by the average person, the boat will travel faster across its oceanic voyage. This isn't due to some strange case of luck of the sea, as many seafaring folk like to believe. It is in fact down to the passive ability of the penguins. This race of penguin-like creatures have a subconscious affinity with the seas, and any boat or vessel that they are travelling across water on will gain a boosted magical benefit of having reduced water resistance from the waves and a much smoother and more faster ride. Since this effect can last for several hours after the Pengling has left the vessel, many believe that this is just the luck of the sea, blessing those who sail the faster oceans from time to time. If word got out that the Penglings were able to increase the speed of any water-travelling vessel, you can rest assured it wouldn't be long before members of this race were captured to use this ability for nefarious deeds by those who like to plunder the richer travellers on the vast oceans. Among the vast beasts of this world, there are those that are often employed by those with wicked and evil intents. One such creature is the Armadillo, a species of fiendish trackers and guardians. The Armadillo is a similar type of Yugoloth, like the Canoloths. These heavily armoured creatures are often employed to guard valuable treasures and important locations or strongholds, due to being more heavily armoured and durable. The Armadillo is found guarding the vast and rare treasures found in the ancient ruins of the desert region of Albufeira. These ruins often hold many ancient and rare treasures from times long since forgotten. No one knows the exact lifespan of an armadillo. However, these beasts are said to be near immortal if left alone. Strong and fast, these creatures can easily tear its target limb from limb. Being an armoured creature, these glorified guard dogs are often under strict orders to guard or protect something valuable. This species lives in the vast desert wilderness of the plains of Savannah, and contracts can be made with them in a very unique and specific way. Firstly, you'll need to get a part of its armoured hide that it drops, a scoop as it's called. This can then be made into a new type of armour, not an armour for a person, although it has been used for this purpose from time to time. For the contract, the armour has to be specifically crafted for a Savannah dire wolf. This wolf species has a rather unique relationship with the armadillo. The two species seem to work together to survive in this harsh environment. Once you've made the armour and presented it reciting the ancient words of the contract of Talnor, the direwolf will let you place the armour on it in the way outlined in the ritual. Once it has been completed, you can then receive the approval of the direwolf and the Armadilloth to form a contract with the pair. This ritual must be completed every time you want to make a contract with a single Armadilloth. It is worth noting that after starting, if you get part of this ritual wrong, the direwolf and Armadilloth will attack. Depending on the severity of your mistake, you may just lose a limb or two, or it could be your life. For those who have the luck and good fortune of surviving this arduous ritual and obtaining a contract with the Armadillo, a powerful and noteworthy guardian, shall join your quest whether it be for good or for evil. These armoured tanks are powerful enough to fend off almost any would-be attacker, thief, rogue and such like. There have been a few who have managed to tame more than a small handful of Armadillos. However, legend does tell of a hidden ancient tomb where there are at least thousands of Armadillos under a contract to guard the hidden secrets within. If one were to get past this vast army, it is said that the fate of the world would be within their hands. Another one of the more dangerous creatures found in the world are the Meenlocks. These creatures are fae that invoke terror, seeking out and destroying all that is good, innocent, and beautiful in the world. A species of humanoid crustaceans that seem to resemble crabs. The heads and claws of these Meenlocks are often that of a crab, and they live in the swamp marshes of Mangrovia, a harsh and dangerous place, one that many inexperienced adventurers have met their end within. The marshland is home to a wide range of creatures, including a species of Meenlock that has been spawned by the fear of those who entered, lost their way, or worse, their lives. These large crab-like creatures rise from the depths of the shadows of the swamps, when there is a large abundance of fear or terror that overwhelms the Feywild. But that's not the worst thing about these Crab Meenlocks spawning. The true horror comes when more than one of these vile creatures spawn. No one really knows why. Perhaps it's the Fey magic running wild as it's corrupted, but when more than one Crab Meenlock spawns, a lair is formed. As if this isn't creepy enough, for those who haven't lived to tell the tale, the ground begins to creak and moan as if it was in dire pain. All the while, passageways are opening up within the earth, and twisting tunnels are being formed. There is only one passageway in or out of this tangled web of tunnels which form the lair of the Meenlock. Those who have lived, although most not for long after encountering a Meenlock lair, have mentioned a strange black-like moss covering the inside, and sound. Sound appears to be muffled throughout the tunnels, making it hard to hear anything sneaking up on you, or to hear any party members who are separated from the group in the endless twisting maze. If it wasn't bad enough that these creatures have this lair to aid them in their cruel advantage, the Crab Meenlock has a rather long reach than other creatures. This creature, with the use of its giant claw, has been said to teleport from one shadow to another. With most Meenlocks, this is limited in distance, but with Crab Meenlocks, the distance is much, much further, allowing it to move through vast areas swiftly, without many shadows being present. Sneak attacks using this teleportation ability are one thing, but these Crab Meenlocks like to use their telepathic abilities when ambushing within a group. The Crab Meenlocks take immense pleasure in filling the mind of its prey with disturbing sounds and horrific imagery. Things for them to see that would drive its prey insane, breaking them until all that left is a withered husk of its former self. There have been a few who have managed to resist this intense telepathic torment. Veteran adventurers that have built up a resistance to the frightened condition. This resistance gives a mental protection from the attack, as long as there are not more than 10 Crab Meenlocks performing this attack targeting them. Despite this devastating attack, the Crab Meenlock has a giant claw that is strong enough to crush through most armors. This creature is not one you want to face unless you have to. If you voted, which mob did you vote for? I'll confess, I voted for the crab. I thought it's quite a cool design. I like the idea of being able to place blocks further away. And who doesn't like a nice, colourful blue and orange character with a big, pinchy claw? Don't get me wrong, the Armadillo and the Penguin have cool effects. And they are really cool designs in their own right. But for me, I don't know, I just like the idea of the crab. I think it's more just because it fits my style of gameplay in Minecraft. Well, as I was scripting this part of the video, the results for the Minecraft mob vote came out. And since this video is going to be going live after the mob vote, the Armadillo won. Well played, Armadillo, but kind of disappointed the Crab didn't win. However, it is quite a nice design, so I will give them that. That's just me being biased. If you enjoyed this video, why not check out the other videos in the Minecraft Mobs as D&D series? There's even a series of D&D characters as mech armors for you to enjoy, so be sure to check them out. That's it for today's bonus video. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you all in Friday's video. Catch you later.